Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Counter HD here. Bringing us a brand new video today. We're going to be discussing why the Arizona Cardinals should release AJ Green. With that being said, let's hop straight into it. So I think we can all agree that these first 2 weeks have been really upsetting from AJ Green. He isn't being as productive as he was last year, nor has he really done anything. I mean, you just look at the stats from week 1 into starting with week 1. He had 2 receptions for 13 yards. Not a very impressive game. Andy Isabella had 1 reception, 10 yards. Did basically the amount that he did. Not to mention Greg Dortch, someone who came into preseason, showed that he deserved a spot on this team. That should have been, honestly, probably our lowest receiver on the active roster, as outperformed him in every possible way, which is a great thing. Greg Dortch deserves everything he's getting right now. He has been given an opportunity, and he is shining with it. But AJ Green doesn't have it in him anymore. Now we go look at week 2. AJ Green had 3 catches for 16 yards. He also had 3 drops. A touchdown catch, a catch that would have helped lead us to a touchdown, and then just another drop. He did catch the 2-point conversion that sent the Arizona Cardinals to overtime. But when it's one of the most well-thrown balls football has ever seen, I think all the credit has to go to the quarterback, and it's just a catch that you have to make, which he made, so I'll give him his credit. But that's about it from AJ Green this season. Andre Bacelia had 2 receptions and 12 yards, showing that really any receiver can fit into this scheme except AJ Green. And which brings me to my next point. AJ Green just doesn't fit in our scheme. What does our scheme consist of right now? Marquise Brown eating, Greg Dortch eating. Those are receivers 1 and 2. We are working better with small, versatile receivers that can get yards after the catch, and not receivers that are past their prime and can't really do half their job. And not only that, AJ Green, for being in the league as long as he has, cannot block to save his life. When he is blocking, it is either a terrible block that leads to the DB making a play, or it's a holding call that gets called back on us every time. Now, this is why I say we release him. But in all actuality, is that going to happen? No. Okay, maybe it will happen when we get DeAndre Hopkins back so we have more depth. But right now, if Andy Isabella hurt, Rondell Moore hurt, and we don't know how serious those injuries are, we won't release AJ Green. We will keep him on the roster. But he honestly doesn't deserve to be on this roster. So come week 6, Rondell Moore should be healthy. Andy Isabella should be healthy. DeAndre Hopkins will be back. The Cardinals need to release him. To have this many weapons and as good of an offense as we will have, and having someone like AJ Green just kind of being a liability, we can't have that, especially if we're trying to be the type of team that we're trying to be and make a run. But that's going to be a video. Let me know down below your guys' thoughts on releasing AJ Green. And be sure to hit that like and sub button. And with that being said, I'll see you all in the next one.